Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Today we are on Minecraft add-on survival. Give me a second. There we go. So, apologies if you did click on the stream as soon as I went live. You got the end screen for, I believe it's the Dreamland Valley stream. I forgot to change the start screen before clicking start, so that's clever. But we are live. However, I think we need to get some sleep first because it is night time. This is what I get for being on the game ahead of time. Is I didn't think to check the day or time before I actually clicked stream. Right, I don't think we need anything for those chests. I think we're okay, right. So, today we need to build a library. So, between streams, I have been very, very busy. I have made, well, I have not made, I have gathered 59 leather. So, obviously in the last stream, we spent over an hour looking for cows, which we did eventually find. We eventually did manage to get some cows, and I spent some time breeding them and all that. However, I've just seen a pig here. We're going to quickly take the pig to the barn, because I rather like the idea of having the all the animals there. Even though I think I did say in the last stream, I'm probably not going to use the pigs much. But let's get him over here. And then I'll address some other things that I've done between the streams, because I have actually been pretty busy. I have been a very busy boy. So, what we're going to do. So, once the pig is in here, come on. You can make it. Right, okay, there we go. So, why would I do that? Right, oh, I forgot we could do that. Right, so, between streams, we have been busy. So, we did all of this. We got all these cows. I mean, we bred so many cows, honestly. We did so much work. I mean, we have now got enough leather to do a fully set up enchantment table, which is good. That's what we wanted. That was the first goal. The other thing, under here, you may remember there is actually a whole water system under there. And in order to make the area safer, I have blocked all of that up to make it safer. So, as I say, busy. We've done a lot. What we are going to do, however, is because I'm going to need a ton more leather for the build today, we're going to take advantage of the add-on that's going to let us just smelt rotten flesh to get leather. I wanted to get the leather for the enchantment table properly, which is why I insisted on getting the cows and that in the last stream. Even though I knew I could just smelt rotten flesh, I wanted to make it better. I wanted to do it properly first. Right. We so need to sort out our storage for the furniture add-on, because this is just going to go wrong if we don't. Right. Let's see then. Fur sapling. That can go in there. We have the Ramtalon scales, which could go in there. If we put all the scales in here, that will do well, I think. Just so we can try and make our chests somewhat organised. Not that chest. Ah, there's mob drops. Why Why did I not see that? Mob drops. There we go. And then I just want to get rid of my leaf litter. Oops. Not the spruce wood. The leaf litter is what we need to get rid of. And then let's go over here. If you are watching the stream, please make sure you do like the stream and subscribe to the channel. It does greatly help us out. 59 leather. That should be enough, I think. So let's go and smelt that. We're going to be working in the area over here. I kind of know where we're going to build it. I've not tested the design at all. The design might not work. It might not look very good. But we're going to see because we haven't tested it. Might help if we get some coal though. Might help if we get some coal because I am not prepared for this at all. So, before the stream, I did gather some stuff just to help us get stuff. Am I still in peaceful mode? Yeah. Right, let's come off peaceful because we don't want to be on peaceful. I merely went on to peaceful temporarily. Have I still not got any coal? Seriously? I can't believe that we still have no coal. It is insane. Let's just grab 8 of these. Actually, I could grab some of these. Because at the minute we're not going to use pale oak. Mainly because I've not got the saplings yet. So much as I like the pale oak blocks, we will use it eventually, probably quite a lot. But for the moment, we are not quite... We don't quite have the saplings to do it. Right, let's do that. And then in this one, we can... No, it needs to be the smoker. It needs to be in here, so let's just use a charcoal for now. So this is from the Essentials add-on, for anyone that is curious. The thing where you can smell rotten flesh into leather is from the Essentials add-on. Which is why we can do it. But as I said, I wanted to do it normally first. I didn't want to just cheat using the add-ons that I have. So what we're going to do is... I just want to make sure there's at least some charcoal in there. Right, that'll do for now. So. I need to make a door. Because we are going to need a door for this building. So let's make a spruce door. We'll grab some more charcoal to put in this smoker. And let's get started then. So. This is going to be the plan. So we need obviously to make lots of bookshelves. I was going to put the building here, but I'm kind of not sure now. I'm also just going to place the bed in here, because I think it's going to get nighttime very quickly. I've not got a sword. I've just realised my sword broke while I was doing some preparation for this stream. And I never replaced it. So we might need to just try and get along to our... Actually, we can go to our storage. That's safer. There we go. Because I can grab iron here. There we go. So, the idea is that with our ability to get mending that we got from doing our iron farm, because we could do mending, or we could get mending quite easily. Oops. Because we can get mending quite easily, I want to enchant all the items properly, then put mending on them so that we don't have any issues. Can we sleep yet? There we go. Right, so. Do we build it here? Because I was going to. You're going to insist on being annoying, aren't you? Oh. I hate Quetzals. Seriously. I mean, it doesn't help. My armour is very broken, which is why I need to sort this out. So, do we build it here? I don't think so. I was going to, but I think the land is just a little bit too uneven. So I'm actually going to build it here. So let me change the size of this building. Oops. Right, we're going to do this. Just so that we have a bit more space. And I'm going to do the same with this one as well. We will, for this stream, still be using the iron tools. But we will swap to our diamond tools as soon as they are enchanted. As soon as there's less chance of them breaking, we are absolutely going to be on diamond tools. Because it will just make our lives so much better. So, I think we want to do that. I would make it bigger, but I'm not sure that would work. Even though that would then make it 2 on each side compared with the building. I don't think we could do the doors for it. Because you'd end up with a door like that, which I don't really want. So that's the issue. My axe has broken, so we'll go replace that. We will eventually get started on building. I know we've been live for like nearly 15 minutes. And I've not actually placed a single block down for the building yet. But we're working on it. Slowly, slowly. But we're getting there. So. Iron axe. There we go. Right. We should be all good to go now. Right. You know what I'm going to do, actually? Just because I like everything to be perfectly organised, perfectly aligned, especially in a town centre, we're going to extend this building again. We're going to extend this building by 1, just so that everything's evenly done there. Because then, depending on the floor we go with, which... What floor do we go with? I don't know what floor we're going to do yet, but essentially the idea is that we can do that with the door. That's the whole idea, is I wanted a door like that. And then we're going to go along. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be 6 from there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to kind of do this. And eventually the idea is the little matchup. Eventually, so if we do that, and then it's going to be here. And then I say we do it like we'll do it once more, just again for the numbers, because then that's 6 there and then 6 here. I say this, I have not calculated if this design's actually going to work doing that. No. We need to, in order to keep the numbers, we're going to go with a cornered off thing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I might do is, for the sake of numbers, if we do this, there we go. So if we do that with the building, that works, I think. And what I might do is if we have some left, I might use fir planks for the flooring. That might be a plan. So I think what we'll do is build it up with fir logs first, and then we'll use the spruce for decoration around the door and window, I think. So any doors and windows, I think we will use the spruce. But I just want to make sure that we actually have the structure in place. So, ooh, messed up my block placements a little bit there. Let me do this. So, the idea is going to be that the buildings around the town square are going to be 2 to 3 story. With obviously all the floors being 3 blocks, and then the ceiling and the floor will be the same block. That's the idea. Which does mean that I think that's going to be the floor. I do still have another 4 stacks of fir logs, so we should be okay. And what I want to do is, I want to bring it in by 1 here. So the second and third floor will be at the same point, but I just wanted to bring the second floor in 1, just so we can have a small design above, just so we can do some like shelves there for a nice like banister or balcony. So that's my idea. I am gonna go and grab a bit more dirt, because I've used a lot of dirt in just making sure the terrain was even where the building is, so it's not ideal. I just want to make sure that we are still making our rotten flesh into leather. Oh, we did manage to do the 59, which is oddly actually how much I have on me. Which means we have over a stack of leather, which is absolutely perfect. Also, to be a little bit more resource aware, in terms of how much resource we're using, we are going to be using the decorative bookshelves. Because as far as I'm aware, they don't affect the enchanting. So we will still have the normal bookshelves for the enchanting area. But outside of the enchanting area, we are most definitely just going to be using decorative bookshelves just because it's a little bit more resource conscious. Because if we use the decorative bookshelves, then we only need 2 books for them. Whereas normal bookshelves is 3. And I think I killed enough cows just to get enough leather to do an enchanting setup. And I'm using a lot of coal if I do loads of the other way of getting leather, so I'm being a bit more resource aware with the building is ideal. We have just lost our boots. Again, not great, but we manage. So, I do have my water bucket. I'm going to keep my water bucket handy. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do that. And what that will let me do is know how tall this is going to be. So, assuming we have the resource to do so, I do want to make this one a 3-story building. Annoyingly, placing these blocks is a bit weird. So quite often we are making the mistake of double placing. But not to worry. Just like that. Just as I said. Right, there we go. So we'll go 1 block more. We still have another 2 stacks. So I imagine we should get to the point we want to be. Whether we will have enough to do the floor, I do not know. I think we'll need to do the decorations on the building first. Just to save some fur. Oops, I've just misplaced a little one. Oops, that hurts. That definitely is painful. Alright, let's make the worst staircase you have ever seen. Right, there we go. If we fall again, going up that is going to be so perilous. It's going to be difficult, but it's fine. We're not going to fall again. I'll say that we'll probably instantly fall. Then we are doing well. Right, there we go. So we now have all of the walls in place. Now, it's not very big. The library, though, is a fair big building. It's not huge, which is good. And we do only have 30 fur left, so it's maybe going to be worth adding a bit more of the decoration in. Though all my glass, I think, I'm pretty sure all my glass is at the zoo area. Which there will be a new video for building the zoo going up on the channel. Oh, we do have some glass. Going up on the channel in a few days, hopefully. Will probably be, if we follow the Pokopia release schedule we've done this week, it will probably be Monday, though there will only be 1 video, I think. Unless I do the build quickly, and then there might be a second video next week. We will see. We're going to do that, so. If we do that, and then the idea is going to be, I think, to do that. And then do we do it above? I think we do it above as well. Though should we do it across actually? I think across works better. Right. That looks better, I think. I mean, eventually, the view might not be very good. Hang on. Is this right? Yeah. I thought I'd messed up then. But we're okay. So. Let's just place that like that. And we're just going to do windows on the two sides, I think, for now. Just to maintain some empty walls for the... So we can have some empty walls for the bookshelves. That's what I wanted to say. So, that's the plan. Because as I say, we want to get enchanted, we want to get everything going well. So, if we're going to do the fir planks, let's grab some, and we will go up, and we want to do the floor there. So let's do this then. I'm just going to place it along here for now, just so we can do a window above the door. Precisely here. With this one, we will do the wood directional like that. And I think we could just do that, which should look pretty good from the outside. So I think it's probably going to be better to build it from under here. Though, do we do the floor first? No, we don't do the floor first, actually. Because I don't have an iron shovel, and so the floor is going to take a while to do. So, well, let me just do a stack, because otherwise we're just going to be endlessly crafting the fir planks, which there's no point doing. We may as well just craft a stack of them, because we're definitely going to use them. There we go, right, so. Now, I did want to do a more unique enchanting setup, but upon looking into it, I don't think we can change how the enchanting setup is. Which is annoying, because I don't want to have the enchanting setup be the normal system, because I think it looks a little too enclosed for what I'm trying to go with, but we might have to, just because otherwise the maths is awkward on getting the level 30 enchantments. Right. There we go. So, we at least now have the floor in place. Now we will do a proper nice staircase later on in the video. We are of course going to have the enchanting setup on the ground floor. We're going to do a nice staircase and decorate the upstairs with the bookshelves as well. But the main thing is going to be the downstairs. The downstairs is the functional bit. The extra floor above this is going to be decorated purely for the fact of you're probably going to see it. Probably. That's the idea. The idea is that you should see at least some of the upstairs from down here. But I need to go make an iron shovel, so let's go and do that. And then what we'll do is we'll go and grab some sugarcane from our really, really good farm. Which is going to be good because it gives us a nice use for loads of sugarcane. And then we just need to see if we actually have enough wood to do it, because it's going to be very resource intensive on wood as well. Right, where I'm looking here. Iron shovel. So, why have I gone out that door? There's no point using that door for this. So this is the building. This is what it looks like. I quite like this. Once it's got a roof and some more windows, I think this would look really nice. Oh. Are you my warning that I need to light this up? I mean, we do need to light it up because I have vibrant visuals, which often means actually a really dark room's not so dark. Which is problematic, to be honest. I mean, it's nice in the sense that, like, we only need the torches needed for stopping mobs, because we can see pretty well with no torches. Because we have the windows, which are letting in the light. Oh, I need to craft some more of the fir planks. We'll do another stack because we'll use it. So once we've done this, we'll figure out the staircase. Which I think we can use first stairs actually. Right, I just need to do those. And then what we will do is... Right, let's place down the crafting table, and I'm going to place down the furnishing table as well. Just because we're going to need both anyway. And then I'm thinking... of putting the staircase in here. So let's make some first stairs. Which we're going to go... We're going to need so much more fur. Right. But I'm also thinking, actually, I think it might work better to not use first stairs, to be honest. Because there's an advantage with spruce, we can make more of it. So we can do... right. Either it's going to look a bit... hang on. No. I'm maybe going to say... to do that. If we do that as a poster... or as a pillar in the building for the stairs. And I'm going to put it there as well. There we go, because then we can access the upstairs quite easily. I'm just going to do the same pillar here. There we go. And you should see part of the upstairs from there. But I'm also, I think, going to take out some of the floor for a bit of extra design. But can I make decorative fence? I can. Now, can I make 6? Can we make some more sticks first? Because then I can make 12 of the spruce fence. Which can go along here. Actually. Just to make it not quite so... like... just to allow more space for walking around. Let's do that. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. But we're short on both sticks and the planks. Okay, this should do. This will be enough. Oh yeah, you can't jump on these anymore. There we go. Perfect. And then we can just do that and that. And we can add a decoration to say that it's a library in a minute. When I figured out what decoration that's going to be. And then what I'm also going to do, I think, is for the safety of the staircase, we're just going to do that. There we go. So that makes that work. So if we now maybe... yeah, we'll make all of those into planks. Just out of interest, what are you selling? Ooh, he's selling the willow sapling. I'll be back in a minute. So, I really want the willow sapling for the zoo. Because I've used the... Obviously, I've used the add-on in previous worlds that I haven't obviously recorded. And one of the worlds I did use it on, I actually used the willow leaves. Because it was a creative world, so I had access to everything. The willow leaves from the furniture add-on look really nice. And so I want to get a sapling of it. Purely for the fact that the willow leaves look really nice. I don't know what wood it uses because the furniture add-on doesn't add any new like wood types. It uses existing wood with new leaves, which is really nice. Does mean we have to chop the whole tree down ourselves because don't say he's just despawned. He's just despawned right in front of me. That is so annoying. Okay, well never mind. We're not going to get the willow because the wandering train seems to have despawned. Unless it's because it's sunset. But I don't think so. Because I can't tap an interface, so... okay, we'll wait for the next one to spawn. Right, but back to what we actually need to be doing. which is grabbing coal or charcoal, because that's the best option we have is charcoal. And I'm just going to dump some stuff in here quickly. Right. 4 charcoal. I mean, it's not ideal. We could do with more, but 16 torches, that'll do. So let's grab some sugarcane. I say some sugarcane. We're going to need a lot of sugarcane. But it's a good job. We have an absolute ton of it. By the way, like, that whole chest is full of sugarcane. And this is doing quite well. Three, 4, 5, 6 stacks. Which will make us quite a lot of paper, because I didn't think about this. That's probably too much, actually. So I did think about the fact that it gives you 3 paper at a time. Yeah, I can make 63 books. Oh, actually, that wasn't too much. I will sort that in a minute. My controller's low. Great. Right. I just need to clear my inventory. Like, I have so much stuff that I don't need. Okay. So we'll just do all that, and then we can make some books. Right, there we go. How sugarcane got in there again? Okay. Have I got space in this chest just to stick some paper? I do, right. We're going to have to go out into the wilderness of the night time just to get to a bed. Because I was really clever and took the bed with me because I don't have my sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is either at the zoo or might be with my second account. I will find out tomorrow, because that is when I'm building in the zoo again. So, we now have books, many books. So we're going to make 15 of these, which we can make 11, but we're going to need more. Okay. Oh, we can do one more. There we go. So we've got 11 of those. We need some more. So let's plant a couple trees. And actually, while they grow, let me... If we grab the obsidian... and we need diamonds. Is it 1 or 2 diamonds we need? I don't know. You'd think I'd know, because I have done this before. But how many diamonds do you need? Hopefully it's only 1. But it might be 2. I think it's 2. I'm also just going to bone meal the tree. That's not going to grow, okay. I don't think these trees are going to grow. Let's put it over here and see if it grows better there. There we go. Perfect. We have some more planks. So. Oh, I could make some magic planks as well. If we use magic planks first. So that takes us to 13, and then we can make 14, and then we'll just use the... Oops, what am I doing? Messing up my crafting is what I'm doing. Right, we'll do this, because we can make it with a mishmash of items, because then if I go into my furnishing table, which is in... Where am I going? Round here. If I go to my furnishing table, I can make the decorative spruce bookshelf. I can make a whopping 4 of them, because then I am out of planks again. I should do a roof on this place. Right. So then we're going to do the enchanting setup over here, I think. Yeah, because I have an idea. If we do... Hang on. That won't work, because we've not got space for it. I was going to make this a nice cozy corner for enchanting, but we don't have the space. How do we make this work then? Because you could do 4 there, and you could do 5 and 6. But we couldn't do any more than that because of this wall. So maybe we don't do an enchanting corner here, though I wanted to. I wanted to, but I don't think we can make it work. Not without changing the building, so... Let's just block this off then. If we block that off, and then actually... If we do... I don't know now. See, that was my great idea. Oh. That's actually a nice touch. Annoying as it is that I've just lost the planks. It doesn't give you the item, which is quite funny. Right. The most I could do, I think, is 8. So let's say, for example, if we had the enchantment table there, it would count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a second. Then we could do 8 there. No, because they wouldn't get counted. We could do 8. But that'd be all we could do. Or we could put the enchantment table there and do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we could do 10. Which again wouldn't work. Okay. This is what I get for trying to think up a nice clever way of doing it. If we were to go over here, we could do... if you were to put the enchantment table there, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we could do 13, 14, 15. We could do it like that. Because then you could do bookshelves along there. Along there. That would work. Yeah, let's do that. I am committing to this. That nerves me out, the fact that I've got an Enderman in my library. Okay. And then we're going to do that. And then I think we said we need the 2 there. No, I've messed this up. Somewhere my calculation does not work. Yeah, that's because I didn't leave a gap there. Oops. Yeah, because we need to get 3 back. Yes, we need to remove these 4. Can we sleep through the... No. Because we have monsters nearby. Many monsters nearby. Do we reckon we could sleep? If we were to go back to our house, where there's a separate bed, can we sleep away the rain in our bed? Yes, we can. Yay. Get rid of the rain. We don't like rain. We don't like witches either. Definitely don't like witches. There we go. Right. I'm gonna save the... Actually, no, we're not. I was gonna say we'll save the spruce, but I think it's more beneficial. That's annoying, because I don't have any more fur. It'll be more beneficial to use the spruce on normal bookshelves. Just because then we can make the oak as decorative bookshelves, which should keep them looking as similar as possible to each other. Unless there's not an oak decorative bookshelf, which there very well might not be. So if we were to do that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we'd need 2 more. So let's go in with that. And is there an oak? No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. So we need 2 more of those. But because we only have oak planks, shall we just make all of them? We'll just keep the design going with these, because we will do the design going there. Shall we... While we wait for trees to grow, which need replanting anyway, if we replant the trees... If we replant a few trees, there we go. And then we can make the enchantment table. And then we just need to wait for those to grow. Though I could just use redwood wood, which would probably work better. I was going to say, sure I have obsidian. Right. It's only 4 I need. What's that? Soul speed, okay. Enchantment table, yeah, so it's 2 diamonds. Okay, so... Are we right? Can we get level 30 enchants from our nicely designed thing? We can. Perfect. So, this is what we have. We're going to make this much more library-esque, but we need more wood. Because we aren't carrying the wood round. I think I have plenty of wood. You know, I should stop walking around with an axe. The amount of random stripped logs I end up with is ridiculous. Right. Another 5 bookshelves. So we'll do that, and then we want to do those. Okay. So this is the plan. Let's mine another tree, and then what I'm actually going to do... I'm pretty sure I have loads of redwood. I do. See, this is a good idea. Use redwood, because redwoods are really big trees. There we go, we can make another 13. And that was because we ran out of books. Which does also mean I've run out of leather, so... You know, it's good that we've kind of got loads, but... Don't know if it's going to finish a design. Yeah, it's not going to finish the design, but... We will do that. Makes the design pretty good. Makes a pretty good design. What do I want to do? Let me make some more charcoal, because I've just thought I might need to get more leather. So let's do that. Let's get some more charcoal, because we're going to need more leather. Right. Just in case we need any books for the enchanting. But let's go and sort our pockets out. Get rid of everything we don't need. And then we can start enchanting what we do need. Sounds like a plan. So. Let's see. What have we got? We'll put the lead away later. I say later, like in a minute. Just because I could do everything else first. Is this gunpowder? Yep. String goes in here. Spruce planks, door, stairs could go in there. Glass could go in there. All the way up at the top in the fur chest could go all the fur stairs. Redwood planks could go in the redwood chest. Which means we can now pull away the leads because Oh, we never made a full set of diamond stuff. We never made a full set of diamond gear. Okay. We have full diamond armour. Right. So we have diamond armour. We do actually have an enchanted leggings. For some reason. Maybe we found those in a chest. So if we work on that, we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, we'll work with that for now. Oh, we've got a furniture trader. Please have something good. Golden chain. Then you've got ivy. I want the ivy. Right. I forgot to grab the lapis lazuli. And I'm also going to get some more emeralds because if another one of those spawns, I want the emeralds on me. And then in a second we will get enchanted. In a second. That is the plan. Have I got any emeralds in there? No. Which means they're all in here then. Oh, there's my sleeping bag. Okay, let's just grab all the emeralds I've got. And then can I make diamond sword? And then I'm out of sticks. Okay, there we go. We'll grab some planks. Make some sticks. And then we can make a diamond axe. And a diamond shovel. And then let's get enchanting. At long last. Let's actually. I'm going to take. Actually, we've got some paper on us. We will sleep. Grab some rotten flesh to smelt. While we do the enchanting. Because then if we need to make books, we can. And I don't have a grindstone. How do you make a grindstone? It might be needed. I say it might be. It would definitely be needed. Right. Oh, grindstone. Oh, it needs 2 planks and a stone slab. Can it be any stone slab? So if I grab 2 planks... where's my stone? Do I have slabs in any type? No. Let's just make a cobblestone slab then. And then let's grab another stack of rotten flesh. So if we make that, can we then make... No. That's annoying. Can it be... Right, if it can't be cobblestone, can it be like another kind? Let's try and combine it, because that's the only thing I've got left. If not, we will smoke some of this. I'm really clutching at straws here. No, it's very specifically stone. That's annoying. I wanted to cut corners and I can't. Which is annoying for me because I like cutting corners. Right. Start smelting those. We can... No. Start smelting that. I will stick the granite slabs in there. So we obviously have all the mending and we have soul speed, which I suppose is useful. But we're going to make a grindstone first and then we will see. Realistically, once unbreaking, we're realistically going to want unbreaking and we're going to want protection, at least 3. Preferably protection 4 would be nice. I've just used the planks. I'm imagining I can use magic planks. Yay, right, we've made a grindstone. And we've got 12 leather, so we are perfectly good to go. We are ready. We're going to get enchanted. We can do a fair few level 30 trades before we have an issue. So, put a grindstone there. Perfect. I've got lapis lazuli, so let's get started. Fortune 2. Realistically, I'd want Fortune 3. What will it give us for our sword? Unbreaking 3. No, we're not having just Unbreaking 3 for 3 levels. I mean, it's still used mostly 3 levels, even though we used the grindstone. Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3. That's better. That will do. No, I don't. I want Fortune 3. Smite 4, no. We don't want Smite 4. I don't need a Fortune Shovel. I don't need a Fortune Shovel. I don't really want Fire Protection either. Or Thorns. Or Blast Protection. Though I wouldn't mind Feather Falling, but I'd prefer higher. So let's make a book. And we will see what it enchants the book with. I hate going when it's just unbreaking because it's like, is it going to be good enough? But we're already limiting our chances. Efficiency 4. I'll take the fact that it's just efficiency 4, even though I'd like fortune. Okay, that's just giving protection. Protection 4. Just protection 4. Right. Unbreaking 3 we're not going to go with. A sharpness 3 axe. I don't have a need for a sharpness axe. I'll take an efficiency shovel though. Right. This is my last level 30 enchant I can do. Protection 4. Just protection 4. We're not doing very good on this unbreaking, are we? Right. Let's see then, because we can no longer do... We can no longer do the level 30 enchant. Our diamond boots still need something. Feather falling 3. Not bad. That's not bad enchantment. I don't want sharpness. I don't need a fortune axe though. I realistically just want efficiency. Efficiency for the axe would be good. No, it's still... Okay, let's go with a feather falling 1. Feather falling and sharpness 1. These enchantments aren't very good, I have to admit. Let's try the book again. we'll take impaling for a minute. Efficiency 1, that'll do. It's not great. I'm thinking, is it probably worth just trying to get a breaking villager? The only thing with that is it's costly on emeralds. Though we can give them as much paper as they want. Let's see how it goes. Let's make 2 books. We don't want the impaling anyway. So that's fine. And then we can make a lectern. And then we'll see how we go. We'll see how it goes. Planks. Bookshelf. Spruce slabs. Lectern. There we go. So we will head over there. We have some paper on us to lock in the trades. So let's see if we can get them breaking, because I don't want to use these until we have unbreaking and mending. Which I don't think I have enough enchantment levels. That's going to be the one issue. I don't think I'm going to have enough enchantment levels to do it. If only we got luckier on our enchantments. Oh, come on. Let us in the gate. There we go. Right, let's go with... Let's remove this one. Because that made someone jobless. No. Okay, right. If I remove this one to make someone jobless. No. The difficulty is you've got to do someone that you've not already traded with. So let's just try taking out this one. Does that make one of you jobless? Have I traded with that many of these villagers? Okay, it doesn't look like I can get any of them to change jobs. Okay, now the village is getting in my way. The villagers are really getting in my way. Right, there we go. Come on, can you go around the front of your unit? Are you the one with mending? Yeah, because it's only 12 emeralds. And they do another book trade afterwards. Shall we see... I'm going to see what his second book trade is. Because the libraries will do 2 book trades. So let's grab some more paper. And the one who does mending, what is his second trade going to be? Paper, that's what we need. And did I store paper in there? No. Okay. Let's see how far this gets us. See if we can get someone to do even Unbreaking 3 coupled with mending is going to be good. Right, let me do this then. So, you. Riptide. Why would I want Riptide? Where's my other librarian? You. You're doing Frostwalk, to be honest, but you don't have another trade for me anyway. Did I ever trade with the smith? No, I didn't trade with you, so why are you not swapping over? Ah, we have a new librarian. Seriously? Is the game mocking me? We already have a mending villager, we do not need a new one. Nice as it is to have 2 that will offer me mending, I would much rather... Right, you have already dealt with... Alright, is it you? You're now offering a bookshelf trade. Again, not useful to us. So let's... Really? He's gone right in the gap. Come on, out. A bookshelf trade again. Not what we're after. Come on. It would be really nice if we can get this. Power 2. No thank you. Multi-shots, no thank you. We're not very good with an arrow, with bow and arrow. Infinity. Not only needs 1 book. Do we do it? Because that's a really cheap trade, but then I have to get another lectern. No. I was tempted, but... Sharpness 3... Bookshelf, no. Impaling, nope. We do not want anything to do with a trident. Or we do not need a bookshelf. Do not need the bookshelf trade, come on. Loyalty, nope. don't need much shot. This is, by the way, like, this is literally what YouTubers spend their time doing off camera. If they need enchantments, this is all they do. Law 2, no. Right. I will do one more, but then I need to put my laptop on charge, otherwise we will lose the stream. Right, come on. Nope, he's got bookshelf trade. Okay. Give me a second while I get plugged in so we don't lose the stream. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I did just need to plug the laptop in. Hello to everyone that is watching. It says I've got an extra viewer joined while I was doing that. Right. And he's gone in the space again. This villager knows how to be annoying. Right, come on. Because I don't want to block off anyone's bed or anything by placing this down, so... Let's just place it there for a second. Fire aspect. That would be me. How is it going? Hello, Lucky Gaming. Well, we've built a library, but we didn't get the enchantments we were wanting, so we are trying to re-roll a villager to give us unbreaking, but that bit's not going to plan. Oh. It's night time. Lovely. Right, let's go out of here for a second while we go to sleep. So, we did get some enchantments, some not so bad. Like Sharpness 3 Unbreaking 3 Sword isn't bad. That was a pretty good enchant. But we also got, like, a lot without Unbreaking, which we want Unbreaking and Mending. Mending we can't get through the enchantments. We have to get that through the book, but we have the ability to do that through this villager here. But I've not got anyone to do Unbreaking for us. So right, we'll place that there. Is it you? No, we don't want to bookshelf trade. Don't want the bookshelf trade. No, I don't want the farmer. Don't want Riptide either. This is all I did when I was wanting the mending. I can't stay too long today, I'm afraid. Just jumped on while the wife is out getting the kids from skating. Not a problem. It is lovely to have you here anyway. Right, let me do this. Lunge 2. I believe that's for the new spears that were added last year, I think. Right. Not getting too lucky there. Oh. Multi-shots, no, not what we're after. Knockback, no. Loyalty we don't need. We don't need a loyalty book. Looting 2. I mean, that's not bad. But I have bigger priorities right now. Oh, come on, let me place it down. No, I don't want the farm. Right. Bookshelf trade. No, not what we're after. Breach. No, that's from the mace that was added. Bookshelf trade. Nope. No, we don't need the bookshelf trade. $64 emeralds for impaling 5. No. It's a really bad deal. Oops. I just hit a villager accidentally. Is it you? No, you're the one with the mending. You're the one with the bookshelf trade, so it's you. This is what happens each time you stream. Never get what you're looking for. Yeah, absolutely. Never getting what I'm looking for. No, don't need that villager. Right, Frostwalk. No. Where's the other librarian? Right. Is it you? Yeah. This is the difficulty as well. The villager keeps running away from me. Right, come on. Please. No, we don't want the... We do not want the bookshelf trade. The villager's over here somewhere. It's not you. You are the Frostwalker. It's you. Still with the bookshelf trade. Right, which librarian's just done it? Is it you? Yep, because he's still got bookshelf trade. This is all I was doing when I was getting mending. Is just rerunning the cycle. Fortune 3. See, that's tempting for the pickaxe. But that's also quite pricey. No, we need unbreaking. We need to stick on the plan for unbreaking. We don't need multi-shot. Right. Come on, please. No, I need you. Is it you? Come on, let me see what the book is. Bane of Arthropods. Absolutely not. I swear no one uses that enchantment. Right, come on. We'll place it here. Nope, he's now giving me the bookshelf trade again, which is not what we're after. We're not after density either. Or the bookshelf, come on. I was hoping this wouldn't take as long. I mean, we're after a pretty common enchantment. Unbreaking 1. I mean, it's not terrible. But that's 13 emeralds for Unbreaking 1. And that would be a lot of enchantment points to get to where we need it. No, we're gonna re-roll again, I think. Let me just double check we can get higher than Unbreaking 1. Because I don't want to re-roll it, then find we can't. Okay, yeah, we can get better than Unbreaking 1, so that's what we're going to do. Because I don't want to do Unbreaking 1, because that's very costly on levels to do. Frostwalker, not what we're after. Blast Protection 1, no. No, we don't want a bookshelf trade. So, okay, we might just leave that for now because I don't want the whole street to just be me. I don't want to just sit there doing that for an hour. So, we do at least have the library, which is mostly built. Not fully with all the books because the bookshelves are pretty awkward on the leather. Though we do need to light this up, so we will do that actually. But this is our lovely library with our enchanting setup here. This is our little enchantment area. Where we did actually get all of these enchantments, but I could have done with unbreaking on them, but unfortunately that's not quite worked. And yeah, I haven't put a roof on it because I've run out of the wood that we're using. Right. Did that get rid of the whole tree? Yeah. Let's momentarily. What? We just got efficiency 1 on the axe, which isn't great. So we'll just chop these with the axe, and then I'm gonna re-roll the axe. I'm gonna re-roll the axe trade because efficiency 1's not. It's not an ideal trade. So let's just get rid of the enchantment for that. See, sharpness and spite. We'll just put smite on it because we can get rid of that. Again, just combat, which we don't want a combat axe. We just want a normal Unbreaking 2. I mean, that's not so bad. It's at least going to last a bit longer. Which is also an extra tool with Unbreaking, so we can't complain. We can't complain about having an extra tool with Unbreaking. Should we... How many lapis lazuli do I have? Oh. Okay, right. How much lapis do we actually have? Because that's a key component. Oh, we have plenty, actually. we could like keep just rolling book trades. Just give me a second. Okay, that's fine. I'll read that later. Right, books. So all we could do is we have obviously we have 16 levels now, so we can keep kind of doing these just to see if we can get any luck. What was that book? Smite and Efficiency. I mean, it's not. That wasn't a bad book, but it was all low level. Unbreaking 1. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna stop there because we've only got 1 level of enchantment there, so it's not gonna do us very well. And we don't have any, well, we do have some spruce planks, but I don't have many, I don't think. Right, do we have the capability to make... We can make a fair few stairs. It's not terrible. Though I do now realise I didn't give myself much of a way up, so... Do we actually have any way to get up to the top easily? One more, or maybe 2 more. I'm just using whatever random blocks I have now. There we go. We're up to the top, so we can start trying to figure out this roof, which is going to be an awkward one because it's got to go with the shape of the building, which is a weird shape. Very weird shape. Right, so the roof needs to go like that. Which equally, because of the size of the building, the stairs we've just made might not last very long. Though it does at least get less amount of stairs each time, which is good. Let me just do that. There we go. Yeah, because we only have 31 stairs left. Me do that just so that we have... Oops. Just so we have that in place for for when we get back around to it. We will go around here. And then if need be, we'll see if we have any random amount of spruce in the chest. But I don't think we do. Right, 14 left. Hoping we can maybe get 2 rounds of it. No, we're not going to get the full way round on the second one. Okay, do we have... Let me just see if I have any random bit of spruce in our chest, and I will take this tree down while we're here. And we can see if we can at least get the building completed. That's oak. Spruce. We have some logs, and we actually have some stairs already made up, so not too bad. So we can make another 68 stairs. That might get us a fair way round. Because as I say, it gets gradually smaller with each one we go round, so... Right, that's going to just go like that, and then that like that. There we go. And then we can do that. Because now we're going to need to put some... we're going to need some spruce slabs in the odd gap. We can go around this one. But yeah, in the gaps like that, we're going to need to get some slabs. Because otherwise, it will just look a bit weird. Right, what am I doing? There we go. Let's do this then. So we can go around. This will be the last layer, I think. Can I just pull it like that? No. Can I... If we just do it like that, and then we can grab some slabs, I think will probably work best. There we go. So, what have I got in there? I don't know. We need to be in this one. Right. So we can make... I think we should have 12 slabs should do it, I think. Right, so let's go all the way back up. And then I think it was 4 on the first level that we needed. Oh. Yeah, actually, we only needed 6, so that's not too bad. Ouch. Right, I need to destroy the blocks carefully to get rid of my dodgy staircase. Right, there we go. So the building is completed. We've at least made some progress in this stream. So the building is completed. We do have the library building. We will maybe work on getting some better enchantments in a future stream. For now, what we've got will do. What we will do next week is probably work on getting some more of the crafting stations. Like the stone cutter, just to get a better way to get the different stone variations. And then we can get on with building some more different projects. So with that, thank you very much for watching the stream. We'll cut it off a little bit earlier than we would usually. I will be making a Minecraft video tomorrow for the Minecraft Zoo. I'm just going to go inside the library. So yeah, we will be building the Minecraft Zoo. We'll continue to build that up in a video that we'll release next week. I'll make it tomorrow, we'll release next week. And then I'll be live again next week, probably on Friday. Usually is Friday. So that will be all good. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.